Suggestion. What is it really? Think of it like a tiny seed. Someone plants it in your mind. Often you barely notice, but it can grow. It can blossom into a thought or even an action. Consider a simple yawn. One person yawns. Suddenly, you feel the urge too. That's suggestion in its most basic form. It is an idea, offered subtly, or sometimes not so subtly at all. It nudges our thinking. It gently steers our behavior, often operating quietly in the background. Let's look at everyday life. Your friend tells you a new restaurant is fantastic, absolutely the best. You decide to try it. You walk in already anticipating a great meal. Their enthusiasm planted a suggestion. Or imagine a doctor. They give you a pill. They assure you it will relieve your headache. Even if that pill is merely sugar, your headache might well disappear. The suggestion of healing. It's a powerful thing. The mind, you see, is an incredible instrument. Suggestion isn't always direct. It can be cleverly hidden. In the way someone phrases a question, perhaps, or in the type of music playing softly in a shop. That music might make you feel relaxed, more inclined to browse longer, maybe even buy something. Think about the constant stream of images we see. On our phones, on television, each one is a little push, a tiny suggestion, shaping our view of the world, influencing how we feel, often when we are least aware. So, suggestion is a hint, an idea, an influence. It works quietly, almost invisibly, in the deeper recesses of our minds. It's not about forcing someone to do something. Not really. It's more like guiding them, gently, towards a particular thought, or a specific feeling, or even a certain action. Understanding this, recognizing this subtle force, this is the very first step, the essential first step to seeing its true power, and how widespread it is in our daily lives. How do these subtle whispers take root? Our brains are remarkable organs. They are constantly processing information, but they also like efficiency. They look for mental shortcuts and seek out patterns, easy ways to make sense of things. So when an idea is presented to us, especially if it comes from someone we trust, or someone who appears to be an authority, our brain might just accept it, to save mental effort or because it aligns with what we already want to believe. It's like choosing a well-trodden path in a dense wood. It feels easier. Words themselves, they possess an incredible, almost startling power. The specific way something is phrased can change everything. Consider the world of advertising. Limited stock available. This phrase creates a sense of urgency, a suggestion that you must act immediately or risk missing out. Think about political slogans too. Short, catchy, memorable. They are designed to stick in your mind. They plant an idea that can spread very quickly. These are not accidental. They are carefully crafted suggestions. Then there is group opinion. This is a mighty shaper of thoughts. We are, by our very nature, social creatures. We have a deep-seated need to belong and connect with others. If everyone in your social circle, your friends, your colleagues, if they all believe something strongly, it becomes surprisingly difficult to hold a different view. The unspoken suggestion is powerful. The suggestion that conformity is required for acceptance. This is the essence of peer pressure, a potent, subtle form of suggestion. Our own expectations also play a crucial role, a very significant role. If we expect a particular outcome, we often unconsciously look for evidence to confirm it. We filter information. This is what psychologists call confirmation bias. And suggestion cleverly feeds into this bias. If you are told that a new project will be extremely challenging, you might find it more difficult than it truly is. The initial suggestion of difficulty can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Our minds are eager to connect the dots, even if the suggestion itself provides those dots. Let's consider the placebo effect. It is a classic, compelling example of suggestion. Patients are given a treatment, a pill or an injection. They are told it is a potent new medicine, designed to alleviate their specific symptoms. In reality, the treatment is inert. A sugar pill, for example. Yet a significant number of these patients report improvement. Their symptoms genuinely lessen, not because of any active ingredient, but because of the powerful suggestion of healing. The unwavering belief in the treatment, it's quite extraordinary. Recall the famous conformity experiments, conducted by Solomon Asch. Participants were asked a simple question, to judge the length of a line, compared to 3 other lines, a straightforward visual task. However, they were in a room with several other people. These others were actors, and they deliberately gave the same, obviously wrong answer. What happened? Many of the genuine participants, despite what their own eyes told them, went along with the group's incorrect answer. the suggestion from the majority. It was enough to make them doubt themselves. Why do some individuals yield to suggestion so readily? It can be linked to levels of trust. Some people are inherently more trusting, more open to the ideas and intentions of others. Self-confidence is another key factor. If your self-belief is a little shaky, you might be more inclined to look outwards for cues, for reassurance, for answers, times of stress, and periods of uncertainty. These also make us more suggestible. When we feel vulnerable, we instinctively seek guidance, even a subtle nudge. Conversely, why do others seem to resist suggestion? Some people possess a naturally skeptical mindset. They are more inclined to question things, to analyze information critically, before they accept it as true. A strong sense of self, knowing your own values, your core beliefs. This acts as an anchor. It makes you less easily swayed by external pressures. Past experiences also play a part. If you have been misled by suggestion before, you are likely to be more cautious, more vigilant. So, how can we become stronger? How can we fortify ourselves against negative or unwanted suggestions? The first, most crucial step is awareness. Simply recognizing when suggestion might be at play. Taking a moment to pause, to reflect. Ask yourself, where is this information coming from? Who is the source? What might their underlying motive be? Just asking these simple questions. Engaging your critical mind. This can make a profound difference. It breaks the passive acceptance. Cultivate your critical thinking skills actively. Don't just absorb information like a sponge, especially if that information sounds too good to be true, or if it seems designed to play on your fears, your insecurities. Make an effort to seek out different perspectives. Do your own research. Learn to evaluate arguments, to spot logical fallacies. This is like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the more you challenge information. The stronger your mental defenses will become. Strengthen your self-awareness. This is vital. Understand your own biases. We all have them. Identify your emotional triggers. What makes you particularly vulnerable to certain types of suggestion? Knowing yourself, your patterns of thought, your vulnerabilities. This is a powerful form of protection. When you are truly clear about your own values, your authentic beliefs, it becomes much easier to spot when an external idea doesn't sit right, when it feels out of sync with who you are. Ultimately, the goal is to trust yourself, your intuition, your own considered judgment. It is perfectly fine to question others, even those in positions of authority. It is a sign of strength, not weakness, to go against the prevailing opinion if it feels wrong to you. If something feels off, if it has the whiff of manipulation, it probably is. Believe in your own capacity, your ability to make good decisions for your own life. The power of suggestion is undeniably real, but so too is the power of your own mind. Trust it.